programming will not be seen at this time in order that we may bring you the following WTAE special presentation. Secrets of the Animal Kingdom can be seen in its normal time period next Sunday at 12:30 p.m. on WTAE-TV. Winterfest, the sneak peek, is being brought to you by Jeep. The 1999 Grand Jeep Cherokee, winner Peterson's Four-Wheel and Off-Road Magazine 4x4 of the Year, and Four-Wheeler Magazine's Four-Wheeler of the Year. Jeep, there's only one, and it's only available at your local Jeep dealer. And by Arby's. Love food? Think Arby's. By PNC Bank. Want a loan with a great rate? Get a no-problem loan from PNC Bank. By Simplicity. Simplicity Lawn and Garden Equipment and your local Simplicity dealer. By the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission, Council on Electricity Choice. And by Geico. A 15-minute phone call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Year again. Winterfest 99 is upon us, and you're looking at a beautiful shot of the slopes here at Seven Springs from atop the hotel. It is Super Bowl Sunday, and although you Steeler fans aren't anxiously waiting to see the Steelers play, you will be able to see how well some of them fared here at the Celebrity Olympics on yesterday. Hi everybody, I'm Liz Miles here at Winterfest 99 at Seven Springs. This event has grown over the years to such a point where people from all over the tri-state area make this their destination every winter. They come here for all kinds of activities for the week of Winterfest. There is a lot to do here, from hanging out over a hot lunch with friends while taking a break from the slopes to snowboarding over at the half pipe. This sport has really taken off, but there's plenty of room if you want to give it a try. Or if an indoor break is in order, check out the roller rink, another good family activity. Or how about bowling? They've got that here too. And we also have Jerry Martz with us. If you got up early, you've already seen him on the slopes. Jerry, where are you and what are you doing these days?
Good afternoon, Liz. Good afternoon, everybody else. I'm right outside of the main ski lodge here at the world-famous Seven Springs Resort, and pretty close to the Foggy Goggle, which is also famous in its own right. We're having a great time here, of course, detailing all the activities of Winterfest. We're going to also talk with some people. We can get them down here with safely. Come on down, guys. There, of course, a lot of people here for Winterfest taking advantage of all the winter activities. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name? Where are you from?
Barry. From Pittsburgh.
You're from Pittsburgh. You come up here to enjoy the weather, of course, and how about your family with you, too?
Yeah, my family's with me. We have a place up in the Villages, and we come every weekend, and we love Seven Springs, and the snow's great today.
It is really good. I noticed you're a dual planker. You've got two. Your kids also ski and snowboard?
My kids are a little older. I got my wife here. My son races, and he's up at Vermont.
That's the way to go. I appreciate it.
Great, thanks.
Thanks very much.
Great.
Go ahead on your way down. We'll also be back with the forecast for the next 7 days. That's coming up in a few more minutes, which includes some pretty good weather for the rest of Winterfest. Live from outside the ski lodge, back up to you, Liz, outside of the main lodge.
Thank you, Jerry, and I'm right here with Scott Bender, who is Vice President and General Manager of Seven Springs. For those who didn't get up early and hear all Jerry's forecasts, there's no snow in Pittsburgh. What's it like up here?
Cold, snowy, and the snowmakers were going full blast for about 8 hours last night. So as you can see, we've got good coverage out there, Liz, and hopefully it's going to be around for a long while this season yet.
It is a beautiful weekend up here. You could even get a little bit of a suntan, I think.
Sure can.
All right. So everybody comes up here for the winter activities, but we both know this can also be a very romantic place.
Indeed.
Valentine's Day is around the corner. You've had a wedding up here.
You remember the year that we had two
Yes.
people from Ohio came up? We planned the wedding. They rode up the chairlift, got married at the top of Wagner Ski Slope.
Yeah.
I think they had a wine and cheese party in the hot tubs afterwards. So
Wow.
there's a lot to do for a good romantic week, even a moonlit sleigh ride.
Cool. Now, hot tubs you can, like, rent, reserved for two people or for a group of people,
Yes.
but you can plan a real evening around a hot tub.
You can. You can make it as private or as groupie as you want to.
All right. But everybody also knows that this is a great family location. What do you have for the families up here?
Well, that's what's so nice about the Winterfest. You know, the people just love to come up because we've created a new sport called spectating. For the moms and dads, the grandmas, the grandpas, if they're not into all of the activities, they can watch the ice carvings, the kids ski, the kids tubing, anything they want.
Lots for everybody.
You know it.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
And we have more Winterfest 99 coming up. Stay with us. We've got a lot ahead of us. We're going to take you all on a tour of the dining opportunities here at Seven Springs, explore all the options to please your palate. There's also a group here that you're going to want to meet. They are all over 55, but I guess you could say that they are not older, just better than the young skiers this time of year. They're the Over the Hill Gang. You'll meet them soon. Coming up. Stay with us for Winterfest 99. Back to Winterfest 99. What you're seeing is a small portion of all the excitement from the Celebrity Olympics. That is Sally Wiggin taking a big crash on the tubing collision, a collision on the tubing race, and that's always one of the highlights of the Winterfest weekend, and it is a fundraiser for Bundle Up, and if you haven't seen it, you've missed something really exciting. We'll have more highlights as the half an hour goes on. But welcome back to Winterfest 99 here at Seven Springs. It is Super Bowl Sunday, and despite that, there are lots of avid skiers and people who enjoy this kind of weather out here at Seven Springs. Celebrity Olympics, as we said, is one of the highlights, and they were held yesterday. If you weren't here, we've got some highlights for you. I think we can see Sally tubing again with Stephen Cropper and Steeler Roger Duffy. This is always a very, very competitive event and lots of fun. We also, that's Sally taking her big collision. Sean Yancey was a part of the recliner race with Jerry Martz pushing and Roger Duffy of the Steelers pushing. And Wendy Bell, this was her first year. She had her own, like, impromptu snowball throwing contest, and we're going to declare her the winner. And Jerry, you're up on the mountain here. What's going on where you are?
Well, Liz, we're taking a look at the forecast for you first. To try to do that at the beginning of the show. We're looking at great weather shaping up, of course, to round out Winterfest both today and tonight. You can see the conditions here absolutely perfect, much, much different than they are around Pittsburgh. So get the skis, get the kids, and come on up. Forecast today, mostly sunny with a high of 42 degrees. Back down to tonight, we're going to take temperatures into the 20s, rising temperatures by tomorrow morning. Hopefully still cold enough that they can make plenty of snow up here, and I think that that will indeed be the case. Also, I want to talk about another group of skiers, another group of people that are avid and really enjoy coming up here. Joining me now, a veteran skier, Ted Paquette from Severna Park, Maryland. Thanks for joining us, Ted.
Well, it's great to be here, Jerry.
Tell us a little bit more about your gang. And I'm reluctant to call them Over the Hill or older because you said there are a lot more of you than there are of me, right?
Well, that's right. We're sort of the baby boom crowd. We're moving on towards the 50s and so on. I'm 49 myself, and we really enjoy it here. It's a great ski area, good snow. Probably one of the best places in the Mid-Atlantic.
We really enjoy having you, and this is, of course, one of Seven Springs' more popular and better programs is the Over the Hill Gang. Let's take a look at some video. It was shot during the past couple of weeks. You can see, of course, the gang there at work. It's a seasoned group of lifetime skiers. Get together twice a week. Is that right? And attack any and all of the slopes here at Seven Springs. They range in age. I guess you're one of the younger members. Coming in about 49 years old. What are some of the older members? Do you know their ages without getting yourself in trouble?
Well, you know, numbers like 7 come up, you know,
7?
with zeros behind them and things like that. Yeah.
Behind them?
And as a matter of fact, some of the older ones are smoother.
Probably a little bit of well-seasoned comes with age. And you can see guys anywhere, too, on the North Face, and there are no foyer. And in fact, to find the forefront of the priority list, what do they have to say about that?
I came up here in '58 when we had the Palmer lift and one double chair lift and a Beetle with four skiers. I'm the last one vertical in that group. So you have a lot of memories.
We all have a certain age, but we are better now than we used to be because we ski faster, we're very much in control, and I enjoy every minute of it.
Good people, like Joe said, it's camaraderie, and we have fun, and we are the people over 55 supposed to be, and we're having a lot of fun.
They're good folks, and I thoroughly enjoy skiing with them. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we dispense tickets from 9:30 to 10. We try to leave and be on the snow at 10 o'clock in front of the lodge. We have different groups. We'll have an aggressive group, a not so aggressive group. We try to make it comfortable for everyone that skis so that nobody's intimidated. We're here to have fun, and we want to keep it safe.
Take a look there, of course, at the Over the Hill Gang, and I appreciate you joining us. Ted, any final thoughts about the gang?
great bunch of people, great bunch.
And of course, fun knows no age, especially here on the ski slopes.
Absolutely not.
Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon from the ski lodge back up to the main lodge with Liz Miles.
Thank you, Jerry. You know, every year Jerry and I tell you how much there is to do up here, both outdoors and indoors, and it seems like whatever you do, you always work up a big appetite, and Seven Springs is ready for that. Right now, we thought we'd take you on a video tour of all the dining opportunities here on the mountain. We not only found a huge variety of food to enjoy, we also found some very interesting people that make it all happen. Gourmet salad, anyone? Maybe a flambeau lights your fire, or maybe you're a patron of the pizza pie. In any case, you can find a way to tickle your taste buds at Seven Springs. For the serious skier, a wide selection of hot foods can be found at the Lift Line Cafe, just a few steps off the slopes, where you can find a quick bite. It's located over the top of the ski rental area. The coffee shop serves up all your needs at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and is located in the main lounge. Just next door is the Oak Room. If you're looking for a more comfortable slopeside dining experience with excellent menu choices, this is the place to dine. We made it only halfway through our dining delights when we ran into Art Pritz, executive chef at Seven Springs. His background, a little peculiar, but his job, very rewarding for all of us.
Basically, I started out as a night cleaner in high school and did that for a couple of weeks, and then I moved over to cooking. Did a lot of sandwich cooking, became a breakfast cook, a lunch cook, a sous chef, banquet chef, and by the time I completed high school, I was the head chef here at Seven Springs, the executive chef, and been holding that position since.
If buffet style is your preference, they have that too. Look at the huge selection found in the convention hall almost nightly. If you're traveling with a large group, this is the place to go, and seating's not a problem. But if it's truly fine dining and a romantic atmosphere that pleases your palate, you'll want to try Helen's, located just up from the Foggy Goggle. Along with some fantastic food, you'll find two of the most interesting waiters in the area. At night, you're serving elegant food. In the daytime, what might we find you doing?
Probably see me underneath the hood of a car, where I do engine work on cars.
And I restore classic ones, classic cars mostly.
What makes you like this job versus your daytime passion?
This one I get to meet a lot of interesting people. I have fun at work.
That's it, fun.
Just have a good old time.
That is one of my favorite all-time romantic restaurants, and that was Melanie Schaefer and her husband Terry enjoying those table-side prepared bananas Foster. It's a great treat to go to Helen's. And with me right now is the man who's responsible for all the food here at Seven Springs, Leo Kavanaugh, Director of Food Services. How big is your crew?
Well, we have about 400 employees here to pull all of this off.
Wow, a lot of food. A lot of hungry skiers.
You better believe it, and that's one of our challenges, to meet everybody's expectations here.
Now, one of the highlights for the foodies who come up here is your seafood buffet. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, that's been one of our big items here for 20 years. It's actually in its 20th year of operation, and it just has a large variety of fresh seafood and features the Maine lobster, live Maine lobster.
Whoa, all you can eat.
All you can eat and come back as many times as you want.
Terrific. So if there's one thing that holds all of your food together, from the hot pretzels to dinner at Helen's with the fire roaring in the background, what is it? What do they all have in common?
It's the people, and it's the love for what they do, and they really do an excellent job. We have good, dedicated staff, and I think that's what pulls it off.
Terrific. So there's something for everybody.
Absolutely. We have it all, from fast food, fresh dough pizza, to 3 sit-down restaurants.
Wow. Any tips? Like, if you want to go to Helen's, you do have to make a reservation in advance, true?
That's absolutely true, unless you come midweek. We have a lot of openings midweek. So
midweek?
Absolutely.
Great
so you
tip.
Can get in anytime, Monday through Thursday.
All right. Thank you very much. Leo Kavanaugh, the Director of Food Services here at Seven Springs. And we've got lots more coming up. Stay with us for Winterfest 99 at Seven Springs. We're going to show you the latest technology designed for those who can't decide whether to ski or snowboard. Snow blades are the latest thing, and we'll tell you more. We'll also get a look at last night's Torchlight Parade, a truly breathtaking event here at Seven Springs. So stay with us for more.
Come on, little love, come on.
Give it up Welcome back to Winterfest 99. These are the winners, the Celebrity Olympic winners. Sally Wiggin, Sean Yancey, and Melanie Schaefer took top honors for the women. Andrew Stockey, Jim Sweeney of the Steelers, and Pat Paris did their thing for the men's team. And welcome back to our Seven Springs celebration. As all of you know, there are so many wonderful highlights for this week-long, 2-weekend-long celebration every year. But one of the most visual annually is the Torchlight Parade. Last night, just after 6 p.m., a long line of ski patrollers and Seven Springs employees made their way down the mountain, single file, carrying torches. The event is part of the Winterfest kickoff celebration, and it's something that we all look forward to every year. As you can see, it's quite an impressive sight. And Jerry Martz is standing by with an impressive undertaking. Jerry, who's with you right now?
Thanks a lot, Liz. Joining me now, a very special man, of course, part of a very special group, Pat McCloskey. Thanks for joining us, Pat.
Oh, thank you for having us.
The director of the Blind Skier program here, and quite honestly, I find that absolutely fascinating, that the people that you train and you help can actually come out here and ski with people that are visually impaired. Tell us a little more about your group and the program itself.
Well, our program was started in Aspen, Colorado, and we have a local chapter. It's called Western Pennsylvania Bold Blind Outdoor Leisure Development. And thanks to Seven Springs, we have a program here approximately 6 weekends out of the season. And we have trained guides, and we have approximately 10 to 12 blind skiers skiing with us every weekend, and we have a real good time.
Tell us a little bit about how they actually do ski with a guide and also the blind skier.
Right. Well, basically what we do is we have a guide ski behind the skier, and we'll call out commands: right turn, hard right, hard left, stay in that traverse, and stop. So verbally, we can actually guide them down the mountain, and they can ski just like any other skier.
Obviously, have to be very good communication between the guide and the skier. Are the people normally work together as a team on a regular basis, or do they often at times do they move around?
Well, we a lot of times will switch our guides around, but we have an extensive training program in December here at Seven Springs, so all of the guides are comfortable with guiding, and all of our skiers ski with us on a regular basis, so they're pretty much used to all the guides, and so they have their favorites, but we have a good program.
If we could just back up one step here, Pat, and possibly get some of the skiers in here, I appreciate it. We can probably stretch things out a bit. Good afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about your program and what you guys plan on doing this afternoon?
This afternoon, my friend Bob and I are going to ski, just as we do a lot of Sundays up here at Seven Springs, and Bob's going to guide me with verbal commands, and we're going to have a good time.
Do you like skiing? How long have you been down here at Seven Springs?
I love skiing. I've been skiing for 17 years.
How about the guide, if you don't mind telling us a little bit about your program and how you enjoyed being the guide?
My program? Well, I enjoy being the guide. I like skiing with her. I met her about 8 years ago, and that's when I started skiing again. That's about it.
Well, I appreciate it. You guys look like a very fine group and a very dedicated bunch. Pat, thank you all very much. And it looks like they're going to enjoy the slopes just like everybody else is. And oftentimes, if you're, of course, coming here, you can either choose to snowboard or to ski or do just about anything else you want. But if you can't decide what you want to do, there's going to be some new toys out there for you.
Okay, straight ahead. Straight ahead, push off.
You can see the physical size difference along the side of full-length ski, but they work very well coming down the hill. Bumps.
Straight ahead, push.
No problem. They're called snow blades, and they have them available here for rental this year. You need to be, of course, a pretty good skier. Careful, of course, not to lean back too much. There's not a lot to support you, but once you've got the feel for them, they can be some real serious fun.
This is a cross between a ski and a snowboard. It has a non-release binding, like a snowboard. You can use any ski boot with this particular model. Just slide the heel into the binding. And this is a new system. This is really for somebody 12 years and up, 5 foot and over.
Pretty interesting stuff there. Maybe something we can do out here, Liz, to take care of the outdoor stuff. Back up to you at the main lodge for more activities.
Thanks a lot, Jerry. And you all are going to stay with us because coming up we have lots more live from Seven Springs at Winterfest 99. Coming up, take a look at these guys. You'll get the when and the where of the Tiny Tots race happening this week at Winterfest, so stick around. Quite a sight here at Seven Springs. The mountain is filling up with snow sporters and weekend Winterfesters. Welcome back, everybody. As we wind up our live coverage of Winterfest 99 here at Seven Springs, we wanted to make sure that you know about some of the very cool events that are coming up the following week and weekend. This Friday, for example, there will be an ice carving exhibit at the ski lodge, which is always impressive. Also on Friday, there'll be a Tiny Tots ski race at the Beginner Bowl. The Tiny Tots instructors supervise for safety, and it's always a good time for kids and parents alike. And of course, we can't forget about the great media race next Saturday at 3 o'clock over at the NASTAR course. Sally Wiggin will be there. Look for Nina Pineda and Andrew Stockey. They are very competitive. If you're up here, you don't want to miss this. And Jerry Martz, I think you were a part of this last year. Are you all geared up for this year?
That's right, Liz. I've actually not been practicing that much, but I don't think that'll be a problem. As long as you don't fall and wipe out half the gates, I think you'll make it down in one piece. You're going to do okay. Of course, we're looking at a great week coming up for the rest of Winterfest, and it looks like conditions are going to be a little warmer than we'd like to see, but hopefully they'll still be able to maintain the snowpack. I don't think that'll be a problem. Our 7-day forecast through Winterfest, Monday through Sunday, keeps temperatures in the 40s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Probably going to get a little bit warmer by the middle of the week, hopefully cooling back down by the weekend. Remember, temperatures here are easily 8 or 10 degrees cooler, so even when we're 30 downtown, temperatures here are going to be in the 20s, which of course is cold enough to make some snow. Friday through Saturday and Sunday, temperatures warming back up. Could see the chance of a scattered shower heading into the final weekend of Winterfest. And of course, today, Super Bowl Sunday. A lot of people that are here are probably going to stick around through the afternoon. I'm going to give a quick prediction there, Liz, a forecast, if you will. I'm going to go with the Falcons. I'm going to go with the underdog, the Falcons, to win the Super Bowl. So we'll see how that pans out. Outside of the ski lodge, I'm Jerry Martz. Back up to you, Liz.
I'm not even going to try and make a prediction, but I will be watching. How's that? We want to thank all of you for joining us for Winterfest 99 here at Seven Springs. We're going to be bringing you all kinds of coverage over the week and next weekend, so have fun. See you in the snow. I'm Liz Miles. Bye-bye.
The Sneak Peek is being brought to you by Jeep. The 1999 Grand Jeep Cherokee, winner Peterson's 4-Wheel and Off-Road Magazine 4x4 of the Year, and 4-Wheeler Magazine's 4-Wheeler of the Year. Jeep, there's only one, and it's only available at your local Jeep dealer. And by Arby's. Love food? Think Arby's. By PNC Bank. Want a loan with a great rate? Get a no-problem loan from PNC Bank. By Simplicity. Simplicity Lawn and Garden Equipment and your local Simplicity dealer. By the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission, Council on Electricity Choice. And by Geico. A 15-minute phone call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
WTAE